I didn't get a chance to talk about Metal Gear.
Metal
Actually,
Gear.
I was gonna bring that up.
Oh,
I will
love
give
Metal
you,
Gear.
let's say,
Ark, I love you so much.
Yeah, man, I love
2 minutes.
Metal Gear. Oh,
just
shit.
2
Okay.
minutes. 2 minutes for what?
Let me get my timer out.
2
You
minutes
have
for what?
To
talk about Metal Gear.
Yeah, just straight up Metal Gear. You know,
That's
each
nowhere
week
near enough
that
time.
you're on,
That's
Do I have
Each
to, do I have
week
to make
on
sure I'm
here-
not spoiling anything?
yeah, each week that
Okay.
you're on here, I'll give you 2 minutes at the end of each episode to talk about Metal Gear. And go.
Okay, currently going on is a Metal Gear Solid boot camp where a bunch of reviewers are going to be playing through the game and trying to beat the game at the review section. What's interesting is that because they know that it's not actually the final build of the game, there's some things that are in there that aren't quite working properly, but that goes into spoiler territory, so we can't talk too much about that. But they're given free reign to completely beat the game. One reviewer actually, after playing 8 hours, came back and said that he'd only beat, I don't know, 12% of the game. It's insane. The amount of scope in this is amazing. But what's interesting is that none of them have access to Metal Gear Online, which is actually going to be released later in the month of September for the consoles, but in January sometime for PC, which is strange because they pushed the release date for the PC version of Metal Gear Solid back to September 1st, so it would come out at the same time as the console version. Interestingly enough, you can actually download the PC version slightly earlier, but you can't preload it. So you can't preload it and play it on release, but you can try and download it earlier, and if your download speed's high, you can play faster than consoles. But back to they don't have access to a lot of the multiplayer functionality, so they can't test any of that out. And we don't have much information on the Metal Gear Online, which is strange because it's a really interesting component. It's essentially a separate game, but back to the main game. The main game, there's not a huge amount of new information coming out, but every day they're doing a log where you can see a new video, and there's a clip of about 20 seconds, 30 seconds of a silly thing. One of them was they headshot at a guard, his helmet came off, and they reversed it back and forth and played samba music. It was fantastic. So they went through that. And the boot camp's currently going on, but right now there isn't a huge amount of new information apart from the fact that I just really want to rocket punch people. Jack, I'm stopping now.